Now a mystery that goes back over 3,000 years to the tents of Isaac, and yet that lies behind one of the most famous stories linked to Christmas, the IDUMAEN mystery. In the book of mysteries, the teacher takes the disciple into the chamber of books, opens up to a lithograph showing a picture of King Herod.
Most people know a little bit about King Herod, and the main story is how he slaughtered the children of Bethlehem in his attempt to kill the Messiah. Herod was paranoid. Herod was afraid that the child born in Bethlehem would become the new king and replace him, so he tried to stop that by killing everyone to get to the Messiah.
But there's more to the story. There's a mystery that begins ages before it. When Isaac was old, he was going to bless his sons, and he was going to bless Esau, his oldest son, with a greater blessing. But Jacob ends up coming as Esau and receives the blessing of the firstborn. Isaac tells Jacob that Jacob would have dominion over his brothers, and men would bow down before him. But when Isaac blesses Esau, he tells him that he would live by the sword, be a violent man, and under the dominion of his brother Jacob. Esau was so filled with rage, he wasn't going to get all the blessings that Isaac was going to give to Jacob. But he's so filled with rage that he plots to kill his brother Jacob. Jacob flees. But what happened to Jacob? Who were his descendants? His descendants were the Jewish people, Israel, and they were blessed. But what about Esau? Esau also had descendants. They were called the Edomites. They were named after him. They became the nation, the ancient nation of Edom. Isaac's prophecy would come true. Esau's children would live not blessed as Israel was. They lived actually in the desert, and they actually would live under the dominion of Jacob's children, under Israel, under King David. And in the days of the Roman Empire, something happened. First, they were called the IDUMAENs by that time, but something happened that was very strange. And IDUMAEN, a child of Esau, became the king of Israel. So a child of Esau actually ruled over the children of Jacob. And who was this child of Esau? The child of Esau was Herod, King Herod. He was the child descended from the one we know as Esau. It was the ancient battle between Esau and Jacob, Esau warring over his birthright, wanting the blessing back, seeking to have dominion over Jacob, over Israel. But then another extraordinary thing happened. Messiah was born. And who was Messiah? Messiah was a child of Jacob. He has the true birthright and the true blessing of dominion and lordship. It says people will bow down to you. And so every knee is going to bow down to Messiah. So we have two kings, the true king and the false king, the Jacob and Esau, Herod and Messiah. And so just as Esau plotted to kill Jacob, so Herod, the son of Esau, plots to kill Messiah, the son of Jacob. Behind it all was the ancient mystery. What does the IDUMAEN mystery tell you? It is crucial that you receive the blessings of God. Without it, you can end up spending your life, your whole life, trying to compensate for the lack of blessing or the blessing or the love you never received. Whatever you didn't receive in your life, in your childhood, in your life, it doesn't matter anymore. If you are born again, you are now a child of Jacob in Messiah. Receive now the blessing from your Heavenly Father and your birthright. Because if Messiah is your king, you are of the kingdom of Jacob, the kingdom of those who have received the blessing and the kingdom of the blessed. When a crown is placed on the head of a man, he becomes king at that moment.